welcome back to my channel. It's Just Read VI and I am back with another video. Happy fall, you guys! I'm so happy to be back. It's officially September and I couldn't wait to do my backdrop and just to be fall. I'm so excited. As you guys know, I stated in my last video that I couldn't wait for fall so that I could do my home decor and do all my decorations. I was so excited. So welcome to my first September vlog. I'm gonna try to do 2 videos this month because I had to split up my reading, but I just couldn't wait to get this out. I have 4 books to share with you guys today. I'm not going to go too in depth because you guys know I could ramble on. But yes, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for coming. I'm Just Read VI and I am currently doing a 100 book challenge where I share reviews. So that was the purpose of this channel, for me to share my views on these books, reviews, and just new authors that I come across. I have an Instagram channel. This is also to encourage people to read more. I love reading. I've always loved reading. This 100 book challenge has been proven to be quite a challenge because I have a lot going on. I'm super busy. I work full time. I'm a personal trainer, which happened this year also, well, officially this year, and I'm super excited to be doing that, and so much more has been happening this year, but I will save that for the end of the year, my whole recap on this great year 2021 and what it has been for me. So yes, so today's video I'm going to be sharing 4 books with you guys, 67, and I'm book 67 to book 70. So excited because 2 of these books are new releases this month, and I just adored one of them. The second one was really cute too. So stay tuned. If you are a reader, welcome back. Thank you so much for your support. Give you guys a round of applause. I appreciate you guys so much for coming back each and every time. Be sure to meet me in the comments. Show me some love. Give this video a thumbs up if you share the same views, or just comment below and let me know what you do not agree with, or what book you're currently reading. What fall reads, what book should I read? Because fall is, for me, September, October, and November. So I love it. All right, so the first book I'm going to be sharing with you guys today is Simmer Down. This book was released in 2020 and is by Sarah Smith. And this book was just so cute. Be sure to check me out on YouTube for my full review on this book. I just adored it. It was just so cute. A little bit about it was a story of Callum and Nikki, and they both own food trucks, and they didn't like each other. He was in her spot. He didn't understand the courtesy that they had going on. They were in Hawaii. Just a really fun rom-com that was really cute. They started out as enemies and ended up as lovers. Beautiful ending. Not gonna spoil it. Beautiful ending. I loved it. My likes and dislikes. I really liked the plot and the character development of the story. Sarah, you did a great job writing this book. I loved everything about it. It was just amazing. Dislikes, I do not have any dislikes for this book. It was really good. Just read stars for this book. And then the cover, that was just so cute too. Just read stars. I would definitely give this book 5 out of 5 stars. It was just amazing. I really loved it. Could everybody read this book? This book was spicy, funny, romantic, sweet, just everything, and it involved food. So who doesn't love good food, right? So this book was a must read, and it was book number 67. All right, so I started September off sizzling hot. That book was really good. Next, book number 68, What Passes as Love by Trisha Thomas. So if you guys do not know Trisha Thomas, she wrote the Napoli Ever After series. That series was everything. I read all the books and I loved them all. So when I saw that she was releasing a new book at the beginning of September, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to read this book. How did I not anticipate this book coming out? I don't even know how I missed it, but it came out. I got an alert on BookBub. Be sure to check them out. And all of the books that I'm sharing today, I read on my Kindle, which I love dearly. Check my links out because I always have stuff linked below in the description, so definitely check them out. What Passes as Love. Wow, this book was a book that I adored. So this was a slave love story. When I tell you this book was mind blowing, for me it was mind blowing. It was a beautiful story of Lillie, Dahlia aka Lillie, and Bo, from kids to adults being able to be together and have a happily ever after. Wow, you guys, I was just so impressed. They experienced so much trials and tribulations and they made it through. I was holding my chest at times because I couldn't believe this. Like, I was like, is this really going to happen for them? Will they have this happily ever after? Will they even survive? That's really how this book had me, like, at the edge of my seat in this belief, like, is this going to work? And it worked. You know, they prevailed. Like, wow, I was just amazed. The likes and dislikes, definitely the storyline. She did a beautiful job with this plot. I couldn't put this book down. I just don't even know. Like, it was like, you know, when you can't even, words can't explain how you felt for a book. It was like a heavy, beautiful book that you just had to read. You have to read this book. Everybody should read this book. Dislikes, I don't have any. This book was executed perfectly. She nailed it completely. Can everybody read this book? Absolutely. I highly recommend this book. Yeah, highly recommend. I just 10 out of 10 stars if I really had to rate, 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10. It just superseded everything. This was different for her. So her books make you think, they make you wonder and they have you thinking, but this was different. So definitely hats off to you, Trisha Thomas. I mean, I liked you before, like, you were great, but this was phenomenal. So well done. Next on the docket is book 69. Oh, did I show you guys What Passes as Love? Sorry. Really beautiful cover, simple, but really good. The Shaadi setup is book 69. This book was different for me. It was cute. It's by Vale. I hope I pronounced that correctly. What I liked about this book and why I'm saying it was different for me, it was a quick look into Indian romance and the culture and how they do arranged marriages, and just it had the twist with technology and the Shaadi setup was the Shaadi like love story was a website where you could go on and try to find love. It was like a match.com. And it was just so cute for Indians, and it was just so cute. It was the story of a beautiful love story of Milan and Rita. And Rita, they're both Indian. They dated, they were high school sweethearts, and just the rise, well, it wasn't really the rise. We experienced the rise through Rita explaining the heartbreak of how he kind of just left her standing at the airport. And then we got to see the rest of the story. Obviously they end up together, but the whole story getting to that was just so beautiful, and her being in a relationship with somebody else and realizing that wasn't it. She was kind of just having fun and kind of forcing something, and then she had to come to terms with how she felt about Milan, who never lost love for her and wanted to get her back so years ago if he could. When you mess up so bad, you just kind of don't know where to start or how to pick the pieces up. That's kind of where he was. She was kind of just heartbroken from it overall. But it was a funny rom-com. Like, it was a romantic comedy that took a while to get to the romantic part, but it was beautiful. And like I said, the fact that she included, her culture in this book, and she said she was, at the end, she was so happy to be able to write a book like this. What she had experience with, and it was just cool. I like that. I like when the author is not only just writing about what they know, but what they want to write about. Like, it's this book like that you're waiting to release. When you're waiting to write something, it's gonna be beautiful. And she said she was waiting to write something like this for a while. She was kind of putting the pieces together, and she got stuff from her grandfather, and it was just such a beautiful book. So I would definitely recommend this book. My likes were I enjoyed the, like I said, I enjoyed the look into the Indian culture and arranged marriages and just how that affects the people involved, which I always thought it had to have been complicated or it wasn't an easy feat. I could only imagine, you know. I was able to find love on my own, and my mom didn't have, you know, really a hand to play in who I was choosing as far as like her picking a person for me. No. So, and likewise with my husband, you know. So I believe in it that way. You know, people believe what they believe and they do what they do in their cultures and stuff. But she didn't want that for herself either, meaning the main character. So it was beautiful. My least favorite part was when Rita refused to come out. So Milan wanted to tell his parents after they decided that they kind of was like, what we've been doing without each other all this time. He was like, let's tell our parents. And she was like, no, I ain't ready. That was like my least favorite part because what you waiting on? This person is the love of your life. You know this person is who you want to be with. What are you waiting on? Could everybody read this book? Absolutely. This book was great. It was a great read. Hard to put down because you just wanted to know what was going to happen. It was a lot of pushback and whether they were going to be together or not be together. She was very stubborn, but it worked out and it was just so beautiful. I would recommend. Yes, 5 out of 5 stars from me. Just read stars, 5 out of 5. Great read, and that was book 69. Check this book out, you guys. And the last but not least is book 70, The Checklist. What was so unique about this book, you guys, is I listened to this book through Kindle Unlimited. So they currently have a deal now. You should definitely check it out where they have books that you could read and listen to. So amidst this being a really busy month for me, I was able to sneak this last book in. So far, I still have I have a lot like Adios that just released this week, and I am literally starting it right now because I just finished the checklist. So amongst all the books that I have to read, Brenda Jackson has a book releasing on Tuesday. I have to read a book. You guys know how I feel about Brenda Jackson. So with that being said, I have to finish You Had Me, a lot like Adios before that book, and then I have to try to get another book in. So with that being said, listening to books is great for me because I get to add another book in to the equation. You know, I read 3 books already, and then to be able to listen to this one. So when I'm washing up, when I'm driving, when I'm doing certain tasks at work, I'm able to listen. So that frees up my time, my hands. So yeah, this book, The Checklist by Addie Woolridge, was just so cute. Look at the cover. I was really entranced with it. I'm glad I was able to listen to it because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it was a slower read. It was about Dylan, a work-driven woman who was in a bum relationship, who was forced to go back home to her home state, Seattle, for work, and she was forced to deal with her parents through that and her like annoying family, who she kind of didn't get, but this trip brought them all together. She ended up falling in love with the neighbor. It was a really cute book, but I felt like to get to the part of the love, because it's like at the front of the book it says The Checklist, and then it says a little checkbox you can see right there, and it says to fall in love or something like that, and then it's checked off. It took a while to get there. Do I think it should have taken that long? No. But it was a good book. But I have to give my just read stars for this book is 4 out of 5 because I feel like she took too long to get to where she was going, and you guys know I like a book that's picking up and that's moving. When you're moving slow, why do that? Especially with a book that should be so captivating. Likes, dislikes, the storyline was slow. That's my dislike. I like the character development. I feel like every character was just amazing and it was so different and it all tied in and made it a good story, which is why I was a little disappointed that it was so slow. But it was a good book, it was a good book. Could everybody read it? Yeah, it's currently on Kindle Unlimited. Like I said, go check it out. You could listen to it or read it, which I think is just such a perk. And they have a deal on Kindle Unlimited right now for $1.99. So it's kind of like the library where you pay $1.99 and you are literally borrowing these books for however the duration of it's set up. Mine's is set up until the end of the year, which is really exciting because I get to experience so much different books. And like I told you guys, I'm on a book budget because I read a lot of books. So for me to buy every book or order the hard copy of every book is like, oh my gosh, I would be broke. So with that being said, I think this is such a great opportunity. Definitely be sure to check it out. Would I recommend this book? I would. Like I said, I enjoyed it overall. Just Read stars once again, 4 out of 5. I wish I could have given it 5 out of 5, but it was just too slow. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thank you guys once again so much for watching. I appreciate the support. Let me know what you guys think about a Booktober. I'm really excited about doing that. I'm super busy, so unfortunately I would not be able to film every day, but I'm thinking about doing a video every week in October. So I still have another video in September, so be sure to check that out. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. Show some love. Tell me what you're reading now, if you've read any of these books, your thoughts on these books. I cannot wait to see your comments. And be sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Toodles!